I can't stand the rain. Do you remember how sweet it used to be? Yeah, when we were together, everything was so fun. Yes, it was. Now that we're parted, there's one sound that I just can't stand. I can't stand the against my window, bringing back sweet memories. Hey, YouTube, I can't stand the yeah. Uncle Tim, nephew, how you doing? The two's favorite uncle. Well, I came on to talk about. I see Troy Allen's back. Tequila Net, allegedly. Uh-huh. Miss Ashley, excuse me, Mrs. Ashley, how you doing? You at work? Oh, okay, don't get in no trouble now. You know, Trump be coming for you next, girl. Everybody feels safe until he comes. He be coming around the mountain when he come. He be coming around the mountain when he come. Mm-hmm. Child, y'all remember Troy Allen? He comes on, mostly he's here in the winter months. I believe Troy Allen makes his living as a window washer. He has his own business. I believe his name is Skywalker or something like that. But when the season is off, I can't imagine he'd be out there on them ledges when the winter is here, correct? So he supplements by coming back online, or at least he has enough time to come back online. So I see that he's back on. I'm talking about Beefing 13. I recommend y'all check him out. Y'all got to get reacquainted. Sometimes when when you're away for a while, you kind of lose your I don't know, you lose you don't know what's going on really. So he's back. I see today he's talking about Miss Lady Dimples. Yesterday he was rehashing an old Jay Wilson thing. Oh man. Yeah, he's only been back a couple of days though. Troy Allen. So can we assume that this is because of the snow and the rain, honey? You're not a honey, excuse me. I got to get back into the habit of acknowledging there are straight people around here too. So he was this resident straight person. He covers the same things that pretty much everyone else covers on the beef sector. So he's certainly beef sector. It's a good thing about the beef sector is people can leave, stay away a few months, and when they come up, they pick it back up, right? Like they never left. How y'all doing this morning? Who is it? Who is Trump invading now? Lord have mercy. Every day, damn, every day for the last 2 weeks, all we hear is about who we going to take over next. Now he wants to take over Gaza, really? He wants to thrust us in the middle of the goddamn Middle East so we can be fighting for the next 20 years and have thousands and thousands of American citizens killed so he can try to build a resort there in the war zone. What you got for us next, Trump? I have a feeling that this stuff is all to distract us. He could not possibly be serious. No one in the world takes him seriously, child. We have become a laughing stock. If he thinks there's some kind of goddamn strategy of his, a negotiating tool, you have to make a fool of yourself in the process. And what are we really gaining, Trump? It's not like the America was so broke, right? So since you hate immigrants so bad, why are you over here ruffling the feathers of all these other countries? Right? Because eventually they go, if they're American, well, if we're American citizens, we might as well go over there to America. Y'all say hello, Troy Allen. He ain't got no, he shaved his beard off. Oh, there he is, Beefing 13. What's going on, man? Oh my, what did I do? No, we always acknowledge people when they come back. Let people know that you're back so they can come over there. Uh-huh. No offense. But it's the weather. I mean, it is a weather thing, though, right? I mean, obviously, you're going to have more time if your business is doing anything outside. My brother-in-law, they do landscaping, but they can't do landscaping in the winter, so they do other things. Uh-huh. Trump is showing his ass. Oh, he's such an embarrassment. So, like I said, every day for the next 4 years, we're going to hear about Donald Trump every single day. But why would he embarrass himself by just announcing something like that when he's sitting there with Netanyahu? He's sitting right beside him when he makes this announcement, right? That he's going to take over Gaza. What's he going to make, shopping malls and condos? I mean, I guess when you have nothing but yes people around you, you just sit there and talk in the meetings, right? So there's no input. No one can say, well, Trump, that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. Nobody can say that, because when they say that, then he fires them. Correct? He's then cleaning out the FBI. He's cleaning out the CIA. He's cleaning out all aid to other countries. Everybody getting clean. And then and for a blanket all over all America, if you want to quit, quit. So your whole 30 years of work is worth 6 months. Is it even severance? You said you don't have to come into work if you don't want to, but you can quit now. You can resign. So I guess they get you down on paper, correct? How are you going to just invite the whole government to resign, Trump? You see, I told you guys the last time I talked about that fool. I'm trying to avoid him, but the last time I talked about that fool, his whole TV show, where the only real money he ever made was on a TV show. It was all about firing people. You're fired. I have to tell you, you're fired. Come in there. You didn't do that. You didn't do that project right. You assigned too many people. You're fired. All he does is fire people. And he thinks that's running a business. That's why none of your business ever succeeded, Donald Trump, including the casino business, right? You're supposed to be a wealthy person if you own 3 and 4 casinos. But you bankrupt them all, and you're going to bankrupt America. And you were so insecure about your abilities to pull off all these harebrained schemes that you figured you were bringing Elon Musk because he was the richest man in the world. Surely he knows how to run a business, because you see, America is nothing but a business. You were never interested in no goddamn politics, not really. Right? You were corralling all the hatred in America, child. Corralling all the people who agree with you with your racism and your bigotry, but that was it. You don't really actually want to run a country. Trump he lost his mind. He's crazy. And he just says it so casually, just, oh, we're going to take over Gaza. What? Isn't that what we've been? How many tens of thousands of people have already been killed fighting over Gaza? And you just decided you're going to go over and make a shopping mall out of it? Completely idiot. How's he going to pull off even one of these plans of his? I thought we were taking over Canada. Wasn't Canada going to be the 51st state? Was that even a week ago? You moved from Canada, you moved over to, you want to get Greenland now? See, y'all didn't take him seriously when he said that he admired people like Putin, who likes to conquer other nations, take over countries and stuff, right? So he gets in office, and what's the first thing he does? Start announcing what we're going to take over. I thought you was all America first, and all you wanted to do is build fences around America, and nobody can get in, nobody get out. Correct? And now you want to go into all these other countries and take them over. Foolish person. Oh, then you get these air. I don't like that broad. No offense, women. I ain't got nothing against women, but this thing he has as his press secretary, her snarky ass attitude, the way she even speaks, is disgusting to me. Right? She's never a fucking parrot. What y'all think, child? I was singing I Can't Stand the Rain because it's not only for you, Troy, but it's raining like hell here. We've been in a rainstorm for 3 days. Well, yesterday we got a little bit of break. But we have a new appreciation for the rain here in California. Let it rain, baby. Open the floodgates of heaven. Let it rain. Let it rain. Do you feel the rain? I feel the rain. Anybody here, do you feel the rain? Feel the rain. Mm-hmm. Well, we are glad that the rain put out the fires in Los Angeles. No matter what we try to do as human beings, nobody can beat what God does. He created the rain for a reason. The atmosphere. Mm-hmm. He can do it in a day, but it takes us years to try to put out. Miss Sherry, Elaine, you see Beefin's back? Yeah, bring us some commentary. We need the OGs in here, Beefy. The youngins done took over. They done pulled a Elon Musk on us. Elon Musk bringing in teenagers, child, to run the world. Those pliable minds. I guess he feels like some people are better than other people. And so a 19-year-old child should have access to the whole United States finance, everything in the government, every check that's cut. He's going to turn that over to the 19 to 25-year-olds. A 25-year, what he just got out of college last year. Anyway. They want young people because they can boss them around. They can ply their mind still. So basically, these kids, they're just the mind of Elon Musk. They're followers, his fans, correct? Trump, he puts people who have nothing to do with what they're being assigned to, except for their hatred of whatever department. If they hate the medical system, then he puts them in charge of it, like Kennedy, right? They hate the relationship between here and Russia, then he puts them in charge of it, right? Nobody has any experience at anything. And if you have experience in the United States government, he's inviting you to quit. You don't put in 30 years and all you get is 6 months pay. Mm-hmm. He wants to know, he wants to control of all the finances in the Social Security, right? What they could do, they go out and they ain't gonna cut the Social Security off, right? They're gonna go in there and they're gonna let's take $7 out of each check. But when you multiply that by 300 million people, you got quite a nice piece of change, right? Every department, he does that in every department, cut a little bit out of each one of them, right? But Trump is coming in with like a hatchet and he just slicing whole goddamn departments out, right? Right? So America will have the whole world hating America. Why? Because they're so goddamn rich and they don't want to help nobody. They ain't doing nothing for nobody. So let's let disease take over the whole goddamn thing. Didn't we just learn anything about what could happen with COVID? Trump, he don't want to help the Africa. Well, he doesn't have the capacity. When you're a sociopath, you don't have the capacity to care about other people. You can't do it. It's just not there, right? If he was born a billionaire, his father was certainly a billionaire. He never been in the streets. He never met people or talked to people. He never had a job outside of the family. So he doesn't even acknowledge that other people exist. When he found out that people were still prejudiced against and hostile against the Mexican people, that's what he ran on. That's what he decided. Oh, this is a winning thing. I'll make the Mexicans the enemy, and I'll create this problem like we have to be saved from them, and that's what I ran on. That's what worked for him. He became the president with it. So now he don't stop it. Ding dong, get it bummer right here in the ding dong. Put it right here. Put it down. Come on, put it down, Sweeney. Mm-hmm. Who else? We'll go out here and do the frontal attack on black people. DEI. I don't want them to be trained for nothing. I don't want this. Go back to shining shoes, niggas. Who else would do that, child? He's playing on the people's hatred, bigotry, their racism, because that's what he is. So he said, oh, this is worth something. I can use this. I can use this. And all these idiots that voted for him, in every minority, it made no sense that any minority would be voting for something like that. That's how we lose, people. See, this whole shit started because of people's fear that the America was no longer going to be majority white, right? This is when they start getting all this fear, correct? Oh shit! Here goes the train of thought. They're afraid of that. They're going to lose the demographic in America. That's why they start all the attacks on all minorities and stuff like that, right? What am I talking about, girl? I lost my chain of thought. Maybe it'll come back in a minute. Mm-hmm. America, America, God said his grace on thee and brotherhood. Most bigots would at least have the decency, if they are decent people, if there's any decent part of them, to at least hide their prejudice and their bigotry, right? He brings it all up front, child. No. There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm sure there are good people on both sides. The racist bigots who wants to hang people, and on the other people too. Yeah, they're all equal. So his attack on DEI and want anybody to advance, that was not an accident. That's the dog whistle, honey. He's telling them it's fine. We don't have to acknowledge them anymore. We don't, and we want to close down the school system, right? The school board. We don't need that. The white ones is born smart. Really, Trump? Maybe you should take a tour around the country, honey, in disguise. Put on you a brown wig and go out here and see how smart all the white people are. Or is it just the white billionaires, the people who agreed to put you in office? What's going on, Jesse? Diamond eyes? Oh, diamond eyes, 007. You got sparkle to your eyes? Something about the name. It is the nasty. Ooh, that's a new lyric. Monkey Mom. Something about the name Trump. It is the nastiest name. And I know, and I just hate. Oh, how I hate the name Trump. Oh, how I hate that name. Yeah, he gonna make the whole world hate us. You, honey, all this goes on in the Middle East. You're gonna drop your fat ass in the middle of it and just on a whim while you already started what 6 fights here in a week. So now you want to go over there, you want to start fights in the Middle East at all and cause resentment and make them hate us. What about the terrorists, Trump? When you make them hate us again, what happens then, Trump? He don't think about it. I think he thinks of this shit as he's going along. He was sitting there by Netanyahu, so he just decided I'll people please him by making a statement like that. But you're not making a statement in a boardroom or even in a hotel room. You're making a statement to the whole goddamn world, Trump. Let's hope you don't get nobody over there killed. Talking about taking people's country and throwing them out. And then you're going to give them to other. I thought you hated Trump. I thought you hated immigration. So how are you going to go invade Gaza and send the people away? You're going to send 1 million to whatever the countries beside them. He said he's going to send them all over to their countries, right? They said no. We had ever had a conversation about this, and the answer is no, honey. How the fuck you say you hate immigration so much, yet you want to go and send other people, millions of people, to our countries? I thought it was a bad thing. Then he ran on, oh, I'm tired of America being in everybody else's business. We got to pull out of all wars, unnecessary wars. And so you come on and you announce basically three different wars in your first couple of weeks in office. Right, Trump? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he seriously, clinically lost his mind, losing his mind, just to come up with all this silly ass shit. How are you going to close down one thing? I thought we were just in a battle with Canada and Mexico and Greenland and changing the goddamn name of the Panama of the what was it? The Gulf of Mexico and doing all this weird shit, child. I thought we were doing all that, Trump. I mean, you ain't said a goddamn thing about the primary issue in this country. The primary issue in this country right now, because the economy is rolling around pretty good, right? The primary thing is not that we're so broke we got to have all these business deals. The primary thing is the prices are so high on everything. I get frustrated when they keep talking about the price of eggs. Honey, eggs is just a little tiny piece of it. It ain't just eggs, it's everything in the goddamn store, right? At least when Kamala was running, she was talking about price gouging. I would be much more satisfied with you if you would at least mention price gouging, because that's what's happening, right? Mayonnaise goes up on one brand, the other brand matches the price. Now it's all up. Everything is up, 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 up. You ain't even did nothing to address anything that means any goddamn thing, Donald Trump. And I don't think you're playing chess. I think that's bullshit. You ain't playing. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. You're incompetent. And then you're so stupid that you hire a whole cabinet of other incompetents. Shouldn't somebody know what they're doing? That's my thing. I could say, listen, this dude can just be a TV star. He's a hype man. They like him. He's the front man, right? But he would have enough sense to hire the very best. That's what he claimed he was going to do, right? He has not hired everybody with any experience in government, a government that works pretty well. He fires them. Get rid of them. Give them an offer. I'll give you 6 months pay. And then you want to replace them with these people who have no experience at all. They're TV stars and shit, child. Foolish person. He don't want them to have no damn ideas. Just come and listen to him, although he's making up shit as he goes along. He don't care because he can't run them no more, no matter what kind of hype they put out there. He ain't gonna be no more president, child. This is it. So he can do whatever he wants to do. Then he just arranged it where whatever I do is not illegal because I said it. Like Nixon said. Well, if the president does it, then it's not illegal. Mm-hmm. So not only has he got rid of all the cases he had going, they're saying now that anything he does is not, he can't be charged with anything. So what's a person like that going to do? He's going to keep trying to prove his power. Like that always got that scowl on his face. Strong is strong power. Ooh, be strong. No, be stupid. Be stupid and not even decent. Why would you want all these children in Africa to starve to death? An idiot. It's called The Apprentice. You're fired. Get the hell out of here. I just can't imagine that. That's what Elon Musk, this is his plan too, you know. Elon Musk, that's what he did at Twitter. He came and he cleared out Twitter. He said he got about 15% of the people. What was he say? He said 15% capacity. Something between 15 and 30% of the staff that they had at Twitter. He has fired them all, right? He offered them the same thing he's offering the government employees now. He wants to run the government like it's a business, a for-profit business, right? So he's using the same formulas, just fire everybody and cut back on what they pay out. That way, the billionaires, they don't got to pay no taxes. So I can cut out a few billion from them each. Mm. What y'all think? There's so much to think about, child. The story changes every 15 fucking minutes. Every 15 minutes. Now, Bobby, you would think if you had a plan for something, child, you would come and you would be talking about that plan. We should still be talking about this thing that was never going to happen with Canada. But that's not a one-day story, is it? Right? You're going to make another country a state of United States, and that's what's a 2-day story? And then you move on to the next story? See, he plays it like it's a television show. And them people stood up and he backed down in one goddamn day. Just said, are you crazy? So anybody who opposes him disappears. I saw one apple. Child, the eggs in Safeway across the street, $9.99. I am not lying to you. That big one, that's a bigger carton, $12.99. I don't buy eggs. I just happened to walk by the freezer and I couldn't resist to go see what all the hoopla is about, right? $9.99. Now people are complaining about being $5 a carton around the country. Is $9.99 here. And that's not even at Whole Foods. I guess they're using eggs as a metaphor because you can go to anything else. Go to talk about toilet paper. He was horrible at the prayer breakfast. What happened at the prayer breakfast, child? He gonna bring his ass. I'm surprised the goddamn lights didn't start blinking, girl. Lightning bolts start coming through the ceiling and things, child. I hate when he tries to pretend that he's a Christian. That's the biggest joke of all. These people are so gullible. I mean, it didn't take him nothing to get the Christian vote. They're supposed to be so moral. I'm worried about the moral in the Bible. What the Bible? And you had this fucking whoremongering freak in here who's been charged with goddamn rapes, not by just Carol and not just by Stormy Daniels. There was a whole list of them, child. 27 people came forward. Those are the ones that came forward. I guess he didn't pay them enough. But we obviously know he paid some off because he paid Stormy. He didn't count on her bringing her ass back and dropping the story anyway. But they're so moral. Liars. What was it, 30,000? The time he got through last time, 30,000 lies. So how are you defining what is this religious? He's a Christian. Oh, he's a holy man. He believes in God and all this old kind of shit, girl. The decent eggs. The decent eggs are $8 in New Hampshire. No, North Carolina. Eggs is only the beginning of the story, baby. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse because he's still coming here talking all this tariff shit. Everybody, I mean, how could all of them agree on the same day? Every economist in the country said that only drives the prices up higher, Donald Trump. Now, how are you making them? Oh, we're gonna suffer for a while. Are you gonna suffer, Donald Trump? How are you gonna suffer? You said you're worth $11 billion, which maybe he is now since he got in the government, selling coins and shit. Everybody says the same damn thing. It ain't do nothing but driving prices up. And for what? What is your purpose? That ain't gonna drive no damn prices down on anything. It's you got to trying to get some money out of the damn people. Oh, they can pay us more. They're always ripping us off. He always has the idea that every country in the world is ripping off America. We're just suckers for giving up anything, right? You've just fed 1 million people. Take pride in the fact that America has helped 1 million people to survive. Hell no. They're getting our money. They're getting our money. I hope he lives long enough for these investigations that are going to follow his administration, right? Because they're going to figure out he's going to walk away from this thing. He's going to be sickeningly rich, correct? And if they start actually investigating, how did you get so rich, Donald Trump? Weren't you supposed to be busy running the country? But yet you have your fortune has grown by 1,000%. How did that happen? Some to rip off, some to hide, some to rip off, some to hide. Elon Musk is obviously, he's a master at this bullshit, right? So Trump know he couldn't do nothing. So he just gonna put it in charge of Elon Musk. Elon Musk, he ain't get no paycheck from the government. He don't need nothing from us, right? So what's his what is his motivation? Right? You think he ain't gonna be no richer? They said he already got $100-something billion already just by the election. How much money do you need, Elon Musk? It's all a game to them. America ain't nothing but something else to play with. He's going to rich. I bet them people who work for the government, hell, the government, that was considered a good job. Not no more. Everybody insecure, honey. Everybody come to work with fear and trembling. Then he said he's going to have everybody come back to work. I thought you were so pro technology, Elon Musk. No, now they want them all to come back to work, right? You don't come back, you're fired. They're playing like a chessboard, honey. It's just a game. Neither one of them have any interest in the American people. They just don't, honey. They don't have the capacity to. The rich boys club. Let that fool come in here and take over the government. And the poor ass people who put him in office, girl, they get nothing. They get nothing. You fools, idiots. Accept it. Sometimes you got to just accept it. I've been a goddamn fool, and I got to see what I can do to right my wrong. Repent, for the kingdom of God is near. How the hell you going to deny climate change? These motherfuckers, the whole damn states are on fire, child. Then you got all kind of goddamn storms they never had before. Every year they announce this is the worst storm we ever had. These are the worst hurricanes we've ever had. These are the worst fires we ever had. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about. It's hocus pocus by the Democrats. Hi, Tracy. What you doing, Tracy? Your boy Troy is back. You see him? Isn't Trump an immigrant? Aren't we? Everybody in the damn country is an immigrant. That damn Elon Musk, he ain't very long for torpedo. Isn't he South African? Elon Musk. I thought if you hate immigration so bad, Donald Trump, why have you given the power of our government over to a foreigner? He's an immigrant, right? Isn't your wife? Isn't she an immigrant too? Oh, that's different. 899 million from cutting the Pentagon budget. Boy, they better hope nobody decides to attack this country. You're cutting the military. You're cutting all of the federal employees. You're just cutting this indiscriminately. Like, we know what Elon Musk does. We saw what he did with Twitter. He paid $45 billion for Twitter, and he came in and fired something like 70% of the staff. Is that what you want him to do with the United States government, Donald Trump? This is a government. This is not a business. I don't know where they got the idea that it's supposed to be America for profit. It's not a for-profit. You're supposed to support the people who's paying your ass for their entire lives. That's what a Social Security card is. That's what the number is, Annie. And you want to give these teenagers access to our Social Security numbers? Meanwhile, we're telling everybody in America, don't give nobody your personal Social Security number. It is personal to you. It is private to just you. Not even your wife or your children should have your Social Security number, right? And then you're going to hand it all over to some 19-year-old punk that's got out of school. Everybody's. You know, when they got all the information, it ain't hard to find your information. Your name is Bob Johnson. Okay, I'm pissed off at Bob Johnson. He didn't vote for me. I put in Bob Johnson, and there's all his goddamn information. How can I ruin him? Everybody's supposed to be scared of Trump, his old 80-year-old ass. Elon is white and rich. Trump will give him a pass. They're going to fall out, Kevin. They are falling out, only one queen per castle. Believe me. Elon, he's there to take over. This is just it may be a challenge to him, just like Twitter was. He just likes taking over shit, right? He's going to take over. Trump and him are going to disagree on multitude of things because the entire United States government is going to be telling Trump, no, that's wrong. No, you can't do that. No, you have to rethink this. No, we got to go to Congress. They got to do all that. Elon Musk ain't got to do shit. No, this is the way it's going to be. I invested several $1 million. Altogether, you personally gained $1 billion and the presidency, and you will do what I say. Now sit your ass down somewhere. Oh, you got to make it look good. You got to make it look good, Elon. Why is he even in the government? What was America? We were like broke or poor or some child? Why do you need all this goddamn money management all of a sudden? We ain't supposed to give no money. So what is tax? What was the Boston Tea Party about? Was that? Now I'm very rusty on whatever you call that department. But wasn't the Boston Tea Party about taxation without representation? In other words, you just give them the money. You don't get shit out of the money. You just give it to them and keep giving it to them and giving it to them. He's spending the money like it's his. I thought the money belonged to the people. It was our government. Musk said, I'm the richest. I done conquered everything. I'm the richest man in the world. So what do I do now? What can I go and play with now? Taxation, yes. You pay into your Social Security for your entire life. When it's time to get it, sorry, that's ours. It was just a donation. Trump and Cosby, both sexually obsessive, correct? South Africa billionaire who has never actually been elected. Then we hear from J.D. Vance. I forgot he was he's the vice president now, right? Vice presidents usually disappear anyway. He has really disappeared because they stopped talking about him on day 2. He ain't got no power, child. You think Elon Musk is gonna let J.D. Vance have an opinion? Hell no. Here's what you say. It's written down. Go say it. Sit your ass down. He gonna run over everybody in 2 egomaniacs. And Trump, his mind is going, honey. He's a weak mind. So he's gonna be constantly delegating more and more to Musk and these other incompetents. He's gonna have to. He don't have the strength to concentrate on all this shit he's trying to propose, honey. Anytime anybody disagree, they're fired. J.D. Vance, please. Okay. Taxation without representation. So I guess Trump, he hires a billionaire outside of why would you hire anybody outside of the government? Isn't it supposed to? That's what you are. It's your job. You are the government. You're hiring civilians to run the whole financial system in the whole goddamn United States of America, make major decisions about what to cut. I thought that was Congress' job. It's supposed to be Congress cuts the checks. Everything that you spend in the government is supposed to go through Congress. They make the decisions. as a whole body, however many, what are they, 300 of them or something like that. Everything, even the Senate, they have to go through the Congress. Now they ain't got to go through nobody but Elon Musk. And he brags about it. He brags about chopping everything out of our government. Sad. How much damage can they do in 4 years? You saw what he did to Twitter. Gutted the motherfucker. So now America is a business. What else is going on, people? Because he owes money to Elon. Oh, he definitely owes him big time. Oh, yes, honey. Not only did Elon Musk give him a lot of money for the election, but he's probably giving them a lot of personal money as well, right? For these people to be so rich, I would think if you're running multi-conglomerates around the world, you would have other things to do. But no, you're focused in on America. You got your ass an office. They tried to have it in the White House next to his co-presidents. So they ran him into a separate building. You have all this time for this, right? I thought you were putting people on Mars and shit. Shouldn't you be busy? No, because your business is coming from the United States government, where the money's going to come from. Billionaires don't spend their money. Hell no. Why should I? I can get them to pay for everything. Let me see it. I got a call. What else is going on, people? I know that when you turn on your computer now, you're going to get 16 pages of talking about Donald Trump. This is what we signed on for. Obviously, since he keeps coming up with all these major stories 2 or 3 times a day, 2 or 3 times a day, we're taking over a different country. 2 or 3 times a day, we have all these major stories about these major cuts. One day, you cut half the goddamn government employees, right? You invite them all to leave. All this dramatic shit, child. Right? He got it now. He said he gained $100 and something billion from selling bitcoins or some shit. I don't know how that can be. I don't know. I don't trust none of these numbers they give us. These people, these billionaire people, they consider us all to be inept and stupid. That does not only include us. That means also all the senators, all the Congress, everybody else is stupid but them. Right? They have their plans. There's a reason why Musk had to move his ass into Mar-a-Lago. You are a multi-billionaire. You are the richest man on the planet, and you got to move your ass in there with Donald Trump. So what y'all been talking about all day? Trump's trying to run the goddamn government from the golf course. He just throws off decisions, just throws them off like that. You ain't got no rhyme or reason. Nothing's been thought of. Nothing's been discussed. No Congress involved. Nobody's involved in shit because everybody around him is a kiss ass, right? So whatever he says, that's his dream. And so he'd have no one to check him. Baby, that don't make no sense what you just said. Don't say that again, Trump. No one can say that to him. If they say it, they're fired. Presidency, a fucking reality show. Laughing stock of the world. Come on, people. What could those people possibly think about America, the president of the United States, when you come on here and all of a sudden you announcing that you're going to take over Gaza and throw everybody out? That's your big plan. What's the plan for tomorrow, Trump? What are you going to hit us with tomorrow? A lot of people say, and I agree, a lot of this shit is nothing but distractions. But distractions at what cost? I'm just saying, couldn't there be consequences? behind some of these distractions, particularly when you're talking about the goddamn Middle East. You're so concerned with it. I thought America was first. So far, all you talk about is going to other places and taking their shit. Where you get that from, Trump? Could it be Putin? Carton of eggs, $9.99, honey. All them greedy ass business people in there, honey. They all done gave up their $1 billion up front, and now what they gonna get for it? They now just making donations, baby. They ain't not donating shit. They're investing in the United States government. And since they now have business people in charge of it, child, that's what they can easily do. They can buy influence easily. Trump's character, a person lying 30,000 times, girl, one term. Every time he went before a judge in his last 2 years, every single time he goes before a judge, guilty, 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 guilty. What does it mean? Nothing. It don't mean absolutely nothing. Whoa, Trump. When he said he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and they still make him president, he was not joking, honey. He meant that. He said that with his chest. I can murder somebody, child. And now the fucking bullshit ass Supreme Court said, yeah, he can do that. He's the president. If the president does it, it's not illegal. $100,000 eggs off the back of a truck in Pennsylvania. Hush your mouth. They said, honey, them gangsters know. Must be the money. Is that true, Ambrosia? Did none of them break? And a persons just stole $100,000, 100,000 eggs off the back of a truck in Pennsylvania. Hijacked the truck. You know, that's what gangsters do, child. You selling cigarettes, they used to hijack cigarette trucks constantly, right? But they'll go for eggs. They'll go for squash. Anything that has a value, honey, because the other store people buy it because they want the better price. They aren't exempt from the effects of war. Why would you even talk in this war-prone place? Why would you even say something like that? Because you sitting next to I guess if he's sitting next to somebody in Palestine, then he gonna buy and give it to them. He's just saying he's stupid. Playing president. Why did he even want to be the president? He ain't never had no interest in no damn politics. A money bank, piggy bank. Exciting. What is that? Exciting. The gangsters are stealing eggs. Lord have mercy. You know we done gone a long way down when the gangsters start stealing eggs. They don't care. They just pull a gun and stop the driver and tell him get the fuck out. They call that hijacking the truck. How you gonna get off 100,000? No, they go right to somebody who sells eggs. They sell them to the supermarkets. That's what they do. They ain't got to sell them off the back. Those are already sold before they took them. And sometimes they even got the insurance companies in on it. We'll never know the truth about all of this. They're going to be investigating his administration for the next, well past his death. They'll be investigating Donald Trump and all the shit and try to unravel all the shit he did. It sickens me that how he could have control of all branches of government. So there's no check on him at all. What can the Democrats really do? Right? They can get right up to the thing. Well, they only have one extra vote. But if he got all of them brainwashed and all scared of him, child, no Republican's going to go against him. If they do, they're out. made sure nothing would be illegal. Well, we got his tax returns at one point. He paid $750 when he claimed to be worth $11 billion. That was a lie, of course, as well. Like everything else is a lie. Everything's a lie. You would think he would have enough self-respect that he wouldn't want all these countries to be threatening him, talking about we're going to take over your country and make it a state in the United States. That would be an awful big ass state. You're going to take the whole goddamn country of Canada and make that another state? What sense does that make? Power belongs to God. Mm-hmm. What's going on, Ken Nuller News? I ain't seen you in forever. Good afternoon. Mm-hmm. Hi, Nappy Child moderator. Did I even? Ooh, it's getting hot in here. It's gotten hot in her. Ooh, it was rainy. Maybe the heat's on. I don't know. Oh, y'all looking at my titties? I don't got nothing no more. My titties gone down, child. Arms, that belly is still hanging in there though. But them titties is gone, baby. Mm. Y'all have to look somewhere else for y'all thrills. Go over here and look at Heidi Fly Monster. Let me check my perimeter and see what's going on around here, child. This goddamn Trump is trying to steal our joy. 6 a.m. meltdown. Okay, he's got another meltdown. The dark side of prophecy. That's Terrell Hill. The dark side of prophecy. He want to talk about Brian Karn. Don't let the devil ride you, Miss Dimples. Don't let him ride you. Mm-hmm. All right. So it's Trump on basically every channel. Larry Reed's boy toy backfires. That's her. You check one more thing. Ooh, Elizabeth Warren's up in that ass today. Warren drops a hammer on secret plan. Get him, Elizabeth. I like to hear Bernie talk because these are sensible people that make sense when they talk. Trump, he don't even make no damn sense, child. He just rolls out stupid ass ideas. At least you can listen to Bernie, Elizabeth Warren. Inside job. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Why they talk about the eggs so much? Y'all must eat a lot of eggs. I think everything in there. Every time I go in that goddamn store, it's $75. I'm scared to go in there. Then the supermarket people, they put all your milk and your eggs and all the stuff, your essentials. That's always at the back wall of the store, right? Why? Because you got to walk by all this other stuff. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. $75 with bags used to cost $20. And he ain't addressing none of that, honey. We don't have time to be talking about all these wars you starting, nigga. You get your ass over there, girl, and figure out why this shit costs so much money. Right? What regulations can you put in with these damn people who are gouging, price gouging, and driving everything up, up, up? So in 30 more days, we got to go through the same thing again. That's how long he extended this goddamn tariffs of his. But they already put tariffs on China. So they're already retaliating. And then the Canada people, they got signs in their windows saying, don't buy American. Check the labels. Maybe we can get the whole world to hate our ass, Trump. $5 for an apple? Jesus Christ. I know y'all feeling the pain, especially y'all got children, honey. You got to feel the pain, baby. I feel it as a single person. Mm-hmm. $40,000 as of right now. The police can't find the eggs. Oh my God, we have people going door to door looking for eggs, honey. The value is $40,000. They might go out of state. They don't have to hit 3 states. Or store them in one of their warehouses. Well, are they going to attack our post office as well? Hopefully that's not going to happen, honey. They want to go cut. You be standing in line at the post office for 3 hours. He said across the board, right? Everybody want to quit. Get out. Some people think they're short-minded. So they may say, oh, 7 months. I can go for 7 months. Because that ain't no damn time. Not if you done put in years on the job. Shit, they able to, honey, don't you have a pension or something? Cheat you out your pension. They need to be interviewing these people who Elon cleared out of Twitter, and get a better idea of how he operates. Just coming through buildings, you're fired. You're fired. Pack your shit. Get out. That's essentially how they're doing it. Ooh. One passion fruit, you pay $6.89. Ooh. And then when you add all that stuff together, yeah, what even bananas and stuff going, all that perishable food. It's going up too, right? Mexico gonna raise the prices. And who gonna be picking all this shit? I mean, come on, people. They got the Mexican people so afraid to go to work because they're scared of immigration, ICE. They ain't even showing up for work. You got to stay hidden out in your apartment for 4 years. He has no compassion at all. That is so sickening to me. And a person who would run for president would have no compassion for other people. He treats those people, Latin people, like they don't exist. They're less than dogs. At least we love the dogs. You paid that in Mississippi? Well, I can imagine what it'd be in California then, child. Just sad. All right. Hold on a minute. Let's check one more thing. One more thing. Okay. Germany, Tesla sales crash. Well, Tesla, there is an array of good news. Tesla prices have gone down around the world. They're all responding to this. Okay, Tesla crash. Tesla buyers dump Trump. They're dumping Elon Musk as well. Richest man in the world. You ain't got nothing else to do. Come fucking with America. Why are you fucking with us for? It's because you feel so passionately about American economy. Is that what it is, Elon? You want to help us? Is that what it is, Elon Musk? Is that why you moved into Mar-a-Lago? Because you want to help the people. I'm doing it for the people. How fitness is everything. Oh, you got the muscle. Oh, you got them biceps and triceps and things. I'm thinking about it, brother. I got 10-pound weights. I go from 10-pound weights I'm working on now because that Ozempic took all my body, my muscles away. But I'm thinking about going back to the gym. If I'm gonna go out there and find me a husband, I got to get in shape. I got to get in shape. We'll see. Anyway, people, thanks for coming in. Fitness is everything. We can work together. I'm still kind of lazy. I do. They give you physical therapy. They give you that band. I'm doing the band thing. I'm doing the band thing like this. I'm doing the hand weights and all that kind of stuff. So really, I think what I need to do is just cardio. But if I stress my body out too much, then the muscles hurt so bad. That's why I stopped going to the gym first. I will tote fold. I will vote for the Donald Trump. He's a master con man, honey. He had Mexican people voting for his ass, black people. Although I don't think we had the kind of influence that they pretend that we had. Oh, the black man didn't vote. The black, they ain't blaming on the black people. No matter what happens in this goddamn country over the next 5 years, next 4 years, the black people did it. We causing planes to fall out of the sky, even though we don't even work there. All right, people. Thank y'all for coming in on today. Y'all go check out Beef in 313. He's back. I get the impression he's going to be coming back regular. Later, people.